Hello and welcome to round 7 versus the first seed, Baby Loan. We've got a very trial heavy hand, but both of our trials are removal. Just count this out, just deal it out here. So let's get started. That first creature is going to be great. Fan Bearer, here it is. The last 3 matches have started with opponent turn 1 Fan Bearer. We have the answer this time. Get wrecked before they can play a more expensive but worse creature. Blue? Oh no. There's no value in trialing of Zeal that thing. Now we're talking. We can intimidate them with our perfect mana base and then play Hooded Brawler. They don't know what's coming next. Yeah, easy attack for them because they can't realistically block. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. So, let's just do a little value calculation here. We can get in 3 this turn and 5 next turn. Or we can get in 5 this turn and 4 next turn. And hold back the Trial of Zeal. Let's hold back the Trial of Zeal. It's certainly an option to use the Trial on the Spearmaster here. But something tells me they want to be aggressive. And this just gets some more power in play. Target this guy. What are they going to do? What's this? Cycle Forsake. That's bold against a bunch of trials. Sure is. Sure is bold. Maybe they're hoping to cancel a creature here. In any case, if they are playing Censor, we trial before we cycle anything. So Hauler comes in, we play out our second Swamp, and then hold back Canyon Slough. Okay, they have Mighty Leap or Impeccable Timing. Well, let's see what they might have. That was a little bluff there, sure. Innocatcher's Name. Oh well, they didn't fall for it. Wily. But they did trade 1.5 cards for 1. So I guess we're kind of ahead there, right? I can bring it back. Stifle our cycle here. Don't need more lands. Come on. Let's get some Cartouche. Cartouche action confirmed. Goodness gravy, what do we do here? We could Cartouche here, get in 4, trial their Skirmisher. But what if we draw a creature? Then don't we want to save it? I think that's okay. Well, they don't have mana up to bounce anything. This thing can't block. It's a bit of a sad trial of ambition. but we've gotten our value. Three, it's possible we want to play a 4-drop and a 3-drop next turn. Crocodile of the Crossing. Just play the land out. Often people hold back on the land too much. If they had double black in play, maybe we hold a land in hand. Angler Drake. Gross. Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do against that. Hooded Brawler. Trial doesn't help much. And we're back to being pretty even on board, but less cards in hand. Oh, Catcher's Monument. No creature. Don't do it to us. Kudu. Well. One option here is to play the Kudu before exerting the Brawler, expecting them to block that, but they might just not block it. Okay, they block it. Well, they're certainly less likely to block it if we do the Kudu first. And then who knows? Oh, who knows what to do now. Let's put the counter on the Hauler. The damage is really the important thing here. We want to mix that up as much as we can. And if that's their best play, Shimmer Scale Drake, that's a good play. Plague Belcher. Yeah. Wow, this game is hard. Why is this game so hard? Tell you what. Yeah, I was just thinking there. Tell you what, let's attack with the Kudu, and that trades Trial of Zeal for Shimmer Scale Drake. Not to mention the Warrior. If we attack with both, we could do something similar. And they keep their Warrior, but we trade the Hauler for the Drake. Okay, let's attack with both. They 2-for-1 themselves to kill something. We're going to 2-for-1 ourselves. And this gets in some damage. So, pretty happy with this overall. We've got to finish off that Drake. We've just gotta. Okay, then what? Do we make this lethal or not? I don't think we can. Five, 4. Yeah, let's not make it lethal. This might come back to bite us, but even if their only play here is to crack the Cradle, they still survive. They can double block the Belcher and take 3. Or we just don't attack with the Belcher. How about that? I have to say, it doesn't get much better for us, does it? We're going to stop on our upkeep so we can use Oshra Cultivator to play around Mighty Leap. We leave up, we kill the warrior first. All right. So they drew land. I mean, that's a good sign. Lay claim. Not what they wanted to use, I think. Upkeep, sack this guy. We can get another swamp, I guess. And another swamp. Huh. This could be the beginning of the end here. We have one cartouche left, which bounces Trial of Zeal. But if they play any creature, they start to overtake us. Come on, something. That might do it for us. If they counter this, that's really bad. If they don't, we might cross into game 2. Yes, we got it. All right. Oh, God. All right. How do we beat this? Electrify is fine. Trespasser's Curse. Is that what we're stooping to beat this deck? That might be what we need. Take out Cultivator, put in a Trespasser's Curse. It can't be right. We haven't seen enough to warrant that. Fling, on the other hand. Oh yeah, it's got to be Fling. Teach them to lay claim our biggest guy. Can't keep this hand. Have to mulligan. Now there's a hand. And yeah, Cursed Minotaur is something we can curve out with. Sacred Cat. No Fanbearer this time. Mountain makes sense to have them thinking about the common that kills their cat. You think no second land here? Are we that lucky? No such luck. It's going to be a lot of life to overcome this game. Anointer Priest, Sacred Cat. The good news is those don't hit very hard. It's starting to add up, though. Cursed Minotaur, which they may counter. But no reason to play around that when we just have better creatures in our hand. And they could lock it down. Or fly over it. And they're, yeah, I mean, why would they attack? Oh boy. So they could double block the priest. Heck, let's go for it. Let's bring in Crocodile. Attack for 5. Now they can chump it with Sacred Cat, or they can double block it with Initiate Priest, or even Initiate Cat. No, yeah, a double block will kill it. But that's okay. We can get that back with Wander in Death, maybe a surprise attack later in the game. And whatever it trades with, these all have Embalm, so it's not like super value attack. I guess they figure they'll just race us. Illusory Wrappings, sure. I wish we could sacrifice him, but doesn't seem to be the way of it. Yeah, we're going to unlock the potential of our Minotaur here with a Hauler. Then what? Then we have a nice crocodile to block all their stuff. So the clock looks like 4 turns from them. We remove a counter here, get in for 3. Did they impeccable timing it? No, they don't. Initiate coming in. So turn 1, got a few more of these, then we're in bad shape. Another Drake. So now we're really in a rush. Let's see if this helps us out. We don't have any creatures in the graveyard now. The Wander in Death is redundant. That helps us. I like that. So pretty easy attack here. If they want to give up their Shimmer Scale Drake for something, well, we'll see. Right, so given this attack, we can make one of their flyers weaker and save our own Cursed Minotaur. Given this block, anyway. So which flyer do we make weaker? Probably the Initiate. Because that we can finish off with Quarry Hauler. So they gain the least amount of life this way. We lose the least amount of creatures. And we're still not on a, a slow clock, but this gives us another turn. They get in for 5 and then 3. Oh no. I guess that's a good sign because it means they're not bringing back the Priest. They draw a couple cards though. We're at 4, we kill the Initiate, they attack back for 1 next turn. They have a cat which we can block. Canyon Slough. Alright, time to look at the options. What could we draw that costs 4 or less mana? Most things. Trial of Zeal. But no matter what it is, we can't do 2 things that are black. Cartouche of Zeal. Initiates Companion. Splendid Agony. Wander Death. Okay. So it's pretty safe to cycle the Canyon Slough here. Forest. Okay. That didn't change anything. We don't need to play around with too much nonsense. Let's just see how they react to this attack. Okay, so far so good. Leave up Hapatra's Mark. I mean, name a random spell that could be relevant. And we want to add a counter. Come down to the wire here. I mean, we have a lethal attack next turn. They could bring back the Priest. So we still need to draw something that either deals with Shimmer Scale Drake, like Deem Worthy, Final Reward. Splendid Agony doesn't do it. Cartouche of Ambition. Cartouche of Zeal. All of these things would be good. Mighty Leap. Okay, so we're dead this game. Well, we're back on the play for next game. So what did we do for sideboarding? Fling? Maybe Fling's okay, but maybe it's not so good. I kind of like Scarab Feast in this matchup since they have so much Embalm. And it's a nice early play anyway. But is that going to be better than Oshra Cultivator? Somehow I doubt it. You know, let's just do the original version of the deck. I could see Wander and Death being not as good. But yeah, I just want to curve out. This is a good hand. Wander and Death for later. Canyon Slough is a nice one to get rid of to try to find green. And they're down to 6, keeping, and scrying to the bottom. It's a game. What's their one drop of choice? I guess they don't have one this time. So no early advantage over there, no Fanbearer to contend with. We've got Temet though. That's a play. Get the wrong land here. Seems like I'm lagging a bit. Hope that's not not too bad. Well, trial this guy. When he comes back, it's going to be no joke, but for now it keeps the board empty. Kind of 2 chances to get our green here, because we can cycle Wander and Death. There it is. There's the green. So how do we work this? Do we just play a 4-3 and then unlock it next turn? Or do we play Initiate's Companion and cycle Wander and Death? Let's play a 4-3. And I don't want to offer this trade. They could just put some monster on this anyway. What was that? They cycle Hieroglyphic Illumination to find their 4th land drop. Kind of cool. They're just going to let this happen, sure. We'd rather have our creature, thank you very much. And Sacred Cat for them. And Anointer Priest. Alright, they got there. Ooh, that was a good one. Next turn they sort of go nuts, but Splendid Agony we can save for Temet coming back. And Quarry Hauler looks like it'll potentially add up to some good stuff here. Alright, come in for 5. Nice little block there. But I am glad they didn't get all that full value out of the Illumination, because we have a lot of card advantage in our hand if we can take the time to do it. So they can just come in here for another 3, a lazy 3 damage. We'll take it. So what's it going to be from them? Bring back Sacred Cat or play a land? Sacred Cat gains a couple life here. And then what? Still no 5th land, so Temet gets a lot worse. In fact, Temet's not very good, unless they can activate Sacred Cat and make that a lot better. Scribe of the Mindful, that gets back Illumination eventually. Alright, cat's out of the bag here. Let's use Splendid Agony to get some value. And trading off creatures is not the worst. So if they want to kill the hauler, maybe we don't even offer that trade. Yeah, maybe we don't even offer it. We're going to trade Quarry Hauler for Scribe of the Mindful. I guess we could. It does make Wander in Death slightly better, but they're not even doing it. They really want Scribe to get back the Illumination. Maybe they figure we had a trick. So that went well, I think. They could bring back Temet this turn. Doesn't look like that's the plan. Holding up 2 mana, so the plan for them is chump block, return, and possibly cycle the Illumination. Goodness. Yeah, let's cycle this. Quarry Hauler. Okay. Yep, still kind of rough, but we've got to keep hammering while we can here. Those who serve double blocking over there. I like this. I don't mind trading Quarry Hauler with those who serve. And then our crocodile lives. Our precious crocodile. Because now they don't have an excellent blocker for Initiate's Companion. Which those who serve provided. And play a 4/3. Look at our mana base, so good. Jund Extraordinaire, these are all of our mountains. And they do cycle it, so again, they get not too much value out of it. Just gain 5 life, ultimately, with Scribe. Oh no, Anointer Priest. And no creature to bring back, but they get the zombie here. Back down to 5 land. They've got to think about triple blocking to kill the crocodile here. But only double blocking a hauler, so we'll see. We'll see what dies, and then we'll get those things back. All the attacks are decent here. The good news is we get in some damage, unless they're just chump blocking across the board. So what, do we kill the priest and slow them down? Or kill the zombie? The priest comes back and gains 2 life, but it'll take a few turns to get that going. The zombie means they can try to double up. Yeah, let's go for the priest. Cast. We just want to get both haulers back. I mean, they're our best creatures right now. Bam, put another damage counter on the zombie. If only it worked that way. Not without Infect. Or Wither. So they get back this dude, and they don't have the token there to make it work. And they don't have good blocks here. They can trade both with the crocodile. I'm not sure that's what they really want. And that's the plan. So they go to 6. Put some counters on our Trial of Zeal. It's always so weird that it makes you target something. Sometimes you're just like, well, I don't really care. Nothing here matters. But them's the rules. Now they can bring back an Anointer Priest, and that definitely survives. They go up to 7. Cycle Lay Claim. Oh, that is bold. We did it! We are now 7-0. We need to win one of the next 2, basically, to get to the top 8. Exciting times. Wish me luck.